Look at my Christmas jumper. Hey friends, before I start this week, I just want to say that this video is not part of my American in London series. So if you're hoping for something insightful about me living here, or educational, then you're out of luck. So try again next week, maybe. This video is essentially the ultimate response video to Danisnotonfire. If you don't know who he is, you can click here to subscribe to him. Or there'll be a link in the description box. I highly suggest it. So when I watched Dan's latest video called Psycho Thoughts, at the end I was like, this is my life. And then I realized that Dan's videos are pretty much a diary to my life. So I went back through the last year and a half or so of Dan's videos and picked out the ones that I think most relate to me. Sorry if the lighting changed right there, guys. I had to turn off this desk light because it's like this incessant humming that gets into your brain and melts your insides. So anyway, without further ado, here are the reasons why Danisnotonfire is a mind reader. Number 1.
You ever have elaborate daydreams about your friends and family dying horribly, or feel the urge to throw yourself off high places, or a random moment suddenly become aware that you have the power to kill? For example, I'll start daydreaming and my mind will wander down a rabbit hole into some horrific scenario.
For me, it's always the same scenario. No matter where I am, I'm like, what if a murderer just came into this room right now? I'm pretty sure I have a murder escape plan for every room I've ever been in. But I don't think I'm the only one who does that. It seems perfectly reasonable to always have an escape route in case of zombies.
Honestly, the thing that worries me the most inside my mind is when I get the uncontrollable urge to self-destruct.
Oh my god. Every time I go to the train station, I'll just be casually standing there, waiting for the train, minding my own business, when my brain is like, you could jump. You could step down into the track right now and stand in front of that train. Obviously, I don't want to jump in front of a train, but my brain is just like, you could do it. Apparently, there's a psychological reason for this, and if you want to know, you'll have to go watch Dan's video. Number 2.
Oh, how did this happen? Well, I thought about it, and I think it's because people tend to only ever do half-tidies. Instead of actually putting stuff back where it's properly supposed to go, you just cop out halfway. Like this. Making an all-inclusive single paper pile, which is very convenient until you need to find something incredibly important.
I will see your paper pile and I'll raise you one. This is my bag of papers. Every time I've received a piece of paper since I moved here, or something that I don't know what to do with, I've put it in this bag. So let's see what's in here, shall we? All of my BFI membership information. A Heinz hot sauce packet. Good thing this has been under my bed for 9 weeks. Ah! It's my Tesco Club card I've been looking for! Yeah, Dan, your paper pile doesn't even measure up to my bag of wonders. It'd be nice to think that as soon as I turn the camera off, I'm going to go through this and throw some stuff away, but I'm not. I'm just going to put it back in the bag and put it back under my bed. So, number 3.
I have been having one of those months where I have accidentally let fictional universes become more important than the real one. And I ended up watching 3 seasons in 4 days. Yeah, it was Downton Abbey.
Amateur. Let's just list some of the shows that I have binge watched. In no particular order: Downton Abbey, Doctor Who, Breaking Bad, Warehouse 13, Continuum, Merlin, Broadchurch, Game of Thrones. And that's just the smattering that I can remember. I know there are so many other ones. I get very emotional over my TV shows. Not even gonna lie, this was me when I caught up on Doctor Who and Game of Thrones. There's no purpose in living anymore. Winter is coming, and silence will fall. Number 4.
Let me give you a little backstory. 3 years ago, I made a video called New Year's Resolution Fail, where I talk about how every single year I always tell myself that I am gonna finally start exercising and try to get fit. and then I never do. And then 2 years ago, I made a video called Let's Get Physical, where I said that I'd finally joined a gym and I was ready to start exercising. Okay, I went to that gym twice. Once to film that video, and one other time when I was about to go in, when I suddenly noticed all the hench guys working out, and then I felt too scared to go in, so I went home and ate some crisps.
I'm pretty sure if I were to write an autobiography of my life, it would be titled, I Can't Be Bothered to Go to the Gym. Dan understands the struggle. And now it's even worse because I literally live across the street from the campus gym, and I just can't be bothered to get a membership. 1, I'm poor. And 2, I would have to walk all the way across the street and then like exercise in front of people who are fit. I think ultimately today we learned that me and Dan could be best friends, or should never be allowed in the same room together. Hey guys, I forgot to film this part when I was filming the rest of my video, which is why this is in a weird spot with weird lighting. But all of the Danisnotonfire videos that I referenced are going to be linked in the description box below, along with a link to his channel. I highly suggest watching them all and subscribing to him, and who knows, maybe his videos are the diary to your life too. But anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you next week. Bye! A map of Middlesex University. A Brighton City map. A map of Cambridge City Centre. I have so many maps. Why do I have a map of everything? My mom would be so happy.